여기서 샀지.
Working conditions. I was just thinking about, okay, it's interesting to have send me a text message, we can do an online meeting.
Sure. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
연이 동기한이 얼마야?
가운데?
가운데.
거기서 일했지? 넌 어디 지원했지?